Hello, everybody. This is your boy Maxjyork coming in with a topic that I've recently learned about, or just had an infatuation with, is talking about the worst of the worst when it comes to TCG players or gamers, nerds, or mind you, like I mean, you can see it in the vote. I'm talking about like those type of people. Uh, like I said, like I gained infatuation with it, especially when was it when Meek Canyon came out with his own video talking about the people and how they live and everything, and then also like on my TikTok, like I'm like there's people it's like there's either skits or stories of people who worked in a game store or a GameStop. There's a difference. I'll get to that later on, or like just people doing skits overall of like these people were like while yes they're skits for comedic effect and they do tend to be so outlandish, but sometimes the outlandish is actually true, and it's actually true. It's like reading the comments on some of these skits, a lot of people are like, yeah, I've been through that before. Like, dude, one of the thing is too is the was it I mean, a community is bad when was it McCannon said this is when uh you see a picture and the picture he showed is like it was at a TCG tournament, and it's like it looked like something had spilled, but people are like wondering if it's pee or not. I mean, the community has gone that bad where like people can't be just be like it's like somebody's drink spilled. It's like, oh no, it's piss. It's probably piss. But one of the things I I want to get into is like my own experience is, I mean, I've been to conventions, I've been to game stores, I've been to GameStop and everything, and I was like I do have friends who play in the game and everything, but like I have yet to see somebody who has actually gone extreme to the extreme. Mostly everybody I know, they keep their room clean, they shower uh pretty moderately, you know, and another thing is too is that like with but I will say those like the closest I ever gone to was that it was actually my first TCG tournament. I play Pokemon. My first TCG tournament, and my first actual um opponent was actually was one of those guys. Thankfully, I don't have a good sense of smell, so I couldn't really so I didn't know it's like if he smelled or not, which is a good thing. It's I would hate to be a somebody with very sensitive nose, like just able to just and they walk into a convention or or a magic tournament or Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and their nose will be just singed to all hell. But yeah, it's like I played against this guy, and he now I myself, it's my first time. It's like I at least like tried to look like I played, like I bought, like I had like a cheap deck box with the choreo on it, and I kept some of my dice on like a tin and stuff. And but this guy's like he full blown, it's like he didn't have a bag or anything. Like he just reached into his pocket, put out his Ziploc bag, and you could tell that like this dude has you reused that Ziploc bag so many times because it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear. It was very foggy. And his cards too, like, oh my gosh, he poker shuffles the hell out of those cards. Like it had creases on it, and the only reason they stayed flat in the first place is because like just the overabundance of cards that's on top of it. That's the only way it stays straight and everything. I beat him, thankfully. mainly because mainly because like he bricked so hard in the beginning of the game, so I was able to fuck up his Squirtle. uh, but yeah, it's like and I've been to conventions too. It's like I've been to like, oh, it's like there's a Mississippi has a Comic Con or anime, though they started having anime con too, where me and my friend like we go to a convention at least for the last couple of years, like twice a year. Like we'll go to a convention, have fun and everything, looking for new collectibles, gunplas, Pokemon cards or just anything of that nature. Um, Now, even though like I myself like don't have a good sense of smell or anything, if I can smell you, then that that should tell you that if that should that should tell you that it's like you need to take a shower. At least wear deodorant, you know. Uh, and it's just a and really like it's just a combination of both stink and an X body spray for for whatever cheapo X body spray. They think it does something, and I have seen where like some of them actually think like it's the same as going to shower. It's like dudes like no the fuck it ain't. Go take a damn shower. God damn it. Or it's like, God damn it. And when people is like people who don't wear deodorant, they're like that's even worse. It's under your underarms and like just the sweat and everything is just so bad. Like dude, like it's like dude, put on deodorant. For it's like the least you could do is just put on deodorant, you know. And even then, like showers in itself, like you can get a pretty good scrub in like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes at least, like good scrub all over your body, and that's it, you know. And 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 another thing is that like like hearing stories of like these people like with like piss jugs and everything, and like just like you can't take like 5 to 10 minutes to just go to the bathroom and pee, you know, or or even is like if you had to do the other thing, if you had to go number two, uh I mean, it's like even then it's like 15 to 20 minutes. Like, dudes, like just take the time to do it. There's down times, when you play and stuff. There's down times when you play and stuff. Back to the conventions. Like I remember one time, like I took my little brother and everything, and after like he walked off. It's like he wanted to go look at his own stuff. And I was like, okay, so we'll go look over here. And there's like when we come back and everything, it's like he looked at me. He was like, people smell. I was like, yeah, yeah. um, it's like that's one of the things you got to deal with, and just the way, and it's funny thing is too is that like just hearing these stories. There's one story in particular. There was this one story where like a dude would like just outright just craps himself over. It was like while playing Magic the Gathering, which what I will say is like I don't know, it's like over times like it's people who plays Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or World of Warcraft, like just things of that nature. Those three specifically are the ones where like they're most likely one of those type of people, and and he has like going back to the magic thing, but he has like this dude was playing magic, and like the store employee told him, it's like, he has like, dude, get up. He gets up, streaks on chair, and the dude, and it like he was like, all right, you gotta leave. It's like, all right, you gotta leave. Or it was like, he was like, you gotta leave, you gotta take a shower. I was like, I'm not gonna ban you, just go leave, and just go. And the dude was like, I was like, you should be lucky to have somebody dedicated like me. It's like I'm willing to. It's like I'm willing to do that for Magic the Gathering. It's like, dude, you're the. I was like, dude, like that's the smell and everything. Is like you are interfering with other people and everything. It's just so wrong. You can at least just take the 5 minutes to at least like scrub yourself down a little bit. And the thing is too is that like like they just I don't. What's even worse is like they don't wash their hands. That is just you know I really don't see how, like, and plus like the thing is too is like with the cards and everything, like there was one story, it was like where like they have like crusted up cards and stuff, and it's just like dudes, like I don't like that feeling, and I don't like that feeling in my hand, the whole dust and everything. I'll put my cards in the sleeves and I make sure that like they're like good to go and stuff. I just not one story, and was like there was this one skit I remember where like dude comes in and like he trades in his game consoles. Now consoles are like it's just full, either games or consoles. Consoles specifically are the ones that like these people comes in and like it's just filled with roaches, and it's just like, dude, it's like now I myself uh do have a roach problem. That's just mainly because like I live uh like just down the road. uh I live close to a cow pasture and everything, so but I do tend to like take the extra precaution to like lay down stuff to ensure that like no roaches gets into my systems and everything. But dude, like how can you think that like when you pick up your console and you just see all that infestation in there? I was like, and plus, like, it's always a policy to like not take those things. Like it's kind of common sense at this point where like it's like you pick it up and you just see all that shit come out. It's like, dude, like they're not gonna take it at all. They're not gonna take it at all. And and the game this too. Okay, so consoles is one thing because like roaches do tend to go somewhere where like it's like pretty warm, especially during the winter. Consoles is one thing. Now bad. Now what is really bad, then like you are just a dirty person in general. But games, your game disc is covered in all that crap. How? Like just how? You know? Even when I was little, where I will say is like when I was little, like I kind of went through that phase. Now I never had the phase where like it was like piss jars and everything, but like it was like I didn't keep my room clean and stuff, and I was like I kept my room clean and stuff, but like my games were never to the point where like it had like roaches and everything, all that crap on there. Um, and it's just and like I said before, is like there's like they're not gonna take it. They're not gonna take something that's just so dirty. What? Oh, wait a minute. Like with that being said, there was this one time like I had I got like a used headset from GameStop, and they put it in these like little uh plastic bags too. So I went and bought it and stuff. Like I needed a new headset, and when I opened up, it smelled dank. It was that good Kush, and it just smelled so badly. It just smells so bad. So like I kind of like left it. I kind of let it air out a little bit, and I kind of like gave it a good wash, and cause I'm not gonna take it back. I think I spent like $30. I wasn't gonna like drive all the way back and get it and like traded it back in for 10. You know, now I was like in 10. Now it could be like say, oh, it's like if you kept the receipts, like, I didn't keep shit. Now I do. Now I do. Um, but it was like it was a good headset. It was a good headset. It did what it needed to do. But no, yeah, it's like just overall, just like listening to all these stories of like what these people tend to go through almost on a daily basis and everything. Like I feel so bad for these people. The game store and GameStop specifically, GameStop cannot turn these people away on unless like it's like rare. It's rare that they turn these people away. Um, but yeah, I mean that's it. That's kind of everything. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. That is everything that I just wanted to talk about today. Thanks for everybody for listening. Uh, if you have any other stories, please leave it down in the comments, or just make TikToks. I'll find it on TikTok most likely. But yeah, it's like thanks for everybody for listening. I'll catch you on the next one later.